Hey everyone, I'm NornQueenAlexis and welcome to this unboxing video of Anno Domini 1666, which is a skirmish-based game that is honestly kind of amazing. I demoed this game a couple of years ago at Adepticon and it was fantastic. And the people that made this game, lovely. There's just the most lovely people I've ever met. Like, you just want to give them a hug. Like, they are terrific. So, this table, it's gross, but this is my painting table, so it gets messy. But Anno Domini 1666 is a self-contained skirmish game that can be played between 1 to 2 people. I think it actually, let's see. There we go. Actually, can go between 2 and 4 people. Holy cow. And there is a lot in this box. There is a ton of different characters, including the Musketeers, which is the guys that I played as. Because there, I love Musketeers. You get a whole bunch of equipment, and you battle using cards, which I think is super interesting, by the way. You get 2 boards. It's a flip reversible board, and honestly, it's ridiculously cool. So this box includes 27 highly detailed miniatures, wow, there goes my hair right into the camera. Sorry about that. Wow, there we go. Fix that. And my hair just fell right down again. Over 250 cards, rulebook, playbook, 2 faction cards, 2 player aid sheets, an arch enemy sheet, 24 plastic rings, 24 plastic door stands, and over 200 markers and tokens. Holy cow, that is so much. They're already announcing that there's going to be expansions to this game that actually include, like, I think they said that they wanted to do a werewolf, but I know one is a dragon and the other is a chicken. And I'm not kidding. There's a giant chicken you can play in this game. So let's try to get this open. And I am trying to do this one-handed, so I can't get over that. That was easy. So we actually have foam. This is actually pretty thick foam too. So this will be safe, and as a self-contained game, you can actually put everything right back in here and know that it'll be safe. So unlike Kill Team or something where you need a separate box, or Infinity where you need a bigger box, this game can actually be self-contained and is ready to go. Speaking of Infinity, I might get into that game too. So, looking at it, we got everything set in foam. How nice that is. And just a few things moved around. Now keep in mind, this came from overseas during a pandemic. And not a single break. Not one thing broken. That's honestly incredible. So let's take a look at the miniatures themselves. Assuming we can focus on this guy. There we go. So it is a slightly smaller scale than like 40K. But honestly, the detail on these guys is exquisite. They are resin, so if you are going to paint them, you're going to need to wash them like crazy. There's a little bit of residue still on them. That's common with resin miniatures. There's nothing wrong with that. You see that a lot with Creature Caster, Raging Heroes, Puppets War, all of those bit sites. They all have that. Creature Caster is not a bit site, but you know what I mean. But, like, look at the detail on these guys. They're fantastic. So, let's take a look at everything else. Now, it's really cool to actually have this. So we have all the cards here. And these, I believe, are for the... it's been so long since I played this game, so I do forget the actual combat system. I am so sorry, but I did forget. Wow, I haven't played this game forever. But I know what you need the higher card to win, and if you get like a suit, you auto win. For the most part, I'm spitballing this actually, from what I remember. Again, keep in mind, it's been over 2 years, I think, since I played this. Opening things one-handed is difficult. This is still difficult. We got this. We got this. There we go. Okay. So looking over these, the cards are fairly small with some small text, but overall not too difficult to read. So for the musket rest, it's two-handed firearm. During aim shot, the shortest range is extended by 2. Okay, and we got a few of those. Then we got the paper cartridge, which is cool because this is for reloading because they're muskets, get it? Huh. Bread. Is that like a health item? Yep, remove 1 wound. I love health items that are food. It ultimately makes no sense, but it's still really funny. How many of those do we have? Wow, we have quite a bit. Then we have drinks, because drinks. So funny. A disguise. Oh, an accurate description of a person. Because remember, this is a skirmish game where you're trying to find the person. And it's really, really, really cool. Reinforced charge. Antidote. Which is cool in case you get poisoned. Let's see. Remove all poison cards. Yep. Viper venom, which is a poison. Oh, another poison. I didn't think there was this many poisons in here. The character may not be evil or chaotic. +1 faith. Oh, that's kind of cool. What other cards do we have? Garlic. This keeps vampires away. All adjacent vampires and ghouls suffer -1. Yep. There are vampires and zombies in this game. Holy water. Can't leave home without holy water. Actually, you can quite easily. I don't think I ever carry a bottle of water with me, let alone holy water. Sacred bullets. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, like gold, not silver. That's interesting. So, let's keep going through here. There's the rapier, and there's the pistol, and there's the musket. These things are so cool. This actually is one of the games that made me fall in love with the rapier as a weapon. That's so cool. Alright. There is so much to unpack in this set. We even have these. Alright, let's see what these are. So this game's starting to feel like a real RPG because, holy cow, there are a lot of weapons. We have bracers, sabers. I really like sabers. Leather jackets. That, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Cavalry pistol, a half musket, a walloon sword, a dagger. That. Yup. I'm not going to try to butcher these names. A soldier sword. A dusak. I think that's a dusak. I don't know. Cutlass. I like cutlasses. The buff coat. A club. Could you imagine being the guy that shows up with a club? Like all these other people having guns, pistols, and a musket. You show up with a club. A short sword or a small sword. A pistol. A slingshot. See, this is the guy right here. This is the guy. The poor outlaw. Got a bayonet of some sort, a breastplate, a helmet. You get so... I lifted this before when it was easier. And now I can't lift it. Let's just scoot it over. So it shifted a little bit, but look at all of these options for weapons. And this is just in the base game. Oh, also there was more cards for this pile as well, like more muskets, more rapiers, more holy water. It's crazy how much you get in this. And we're not even halfway through this box. So these look like stands of some sort, probably for tokens and whatever and enemies. So you got all the characters. Oh, some of these are just gorgeous. Look at this. Hang on. Look at this dude. Once my camera decides to focus. These miniatures, they're so good looking. So then we have the actual decks themselves. I think these actually do function as a real deck of cards too. So yeah, looking through the cards, they can actually function as a real set of playing cards. Like, I'm really happy with this. Because I actually really like having playing cards in a house. But it goes all the way up to the Jack, the Queen, the King. Has, at the back here, let's just flip these over. You have one that's just this. One that's a Joker. And another one that's a Joker. And then the ace has the Omega symbol. Actually, that is the Omega symbol if it's upside down, right? I believe it is. The ace is the cup. Oh, these are so cool, and they're so well designed. And they got that off color that I really like that makes them feel old when they're not. So, let's go ahead and put these back. So both decks are the same. So put those off to the side. Okay. So these just go around the bases to help, you know, figure out who's who. And then we have this, which I can open one-handed. Getting the guys out is going to be a different story. We have a ton of different characters. Let's take a look at what we got. We got, just call this guy, Wolo. There we go. We got Wolo over here. He's got a saber, a leather jacket. He's got quick slash and disarm as his abilities. So those are things you can do to your opponent. You can disarm their weapons, which is kind of cool. Okay, then we got, yep, this guy, whose name I'm not going to pronounce. Let's just call him Za. And he just has a saber. Ooh, but it does have intelligence 2, charisma 2, wits 2. Ooh, he's got quite a bit. Call me uncle. Cunning as a fox. Huh. So he's a big brain. Alright, then we got this next guy. Ooh, look at this. Alignments. Lawful, neutral, good. Okay. He's got the... Get out of the way, hair. My hair, it's so long it gets in the way of everything. Leather jacket, cavalry pistol. Okay, then we got this dude here. And they all have different stats and everything, so you gotta look out for that. They all have differing abilities as well. And the artwork is just incredible, to be honest. Oh, we got two of this guy. He is also neutral. Oh, wait, we got 3 of this guy. Then we got this dude. Alright, let me just kneel down so I can get a better view of these guys. I think these are the actual musketeers. So, yep. He's a musketeer. That's so cool. And they have little alignment symbols and everything. Oh, I love this so much. There's so much cool stuff to this game. And I love the art style. And there's literally like 1 million freaking characters in here. Look at this. We're not even halfway through this. Let's see. There's a couple of this guy. There's a couple of thieves. Thieves are always cool. Oh, thieves are neutral in this game and not evil. I like that. This dude that straight up looks like the Hamburglar. So many people are going to be confused by that since they don't show him anymore. There's the dude with the wooden club. But he has a cutlass. But he has a wooden club. You should totally just have the club. Oh, we got him in red. It's kind of... it's a little bit lame. Alright, but all in all, I'll take it. Yeah, they did do a couple of palette swaps. Which, you know what, it's fine. It happens in games. Oh, that guy went. Oh. Okay. The only women in this game are apparently this type of woman. Not exactly my favorite, but okay. We can deal with this. Oh, look at her. She looks nice. So there's no female main characters from what I can tell from just the unique ones. So that's something this game could add. That would definitely keep me more interested. But a ton of different characters, a ton of different enemies, a ton of different things that you can run into. Holy cow. And there's still more. Like, this is the crazy part. We lift this up, and there's all of these tokens. They give you precisely 1 million tokens. And then when you think you have enough tokens, there's more tokens. And this is the terrain and everything that you could use. Now, more than likely, I'll just use 3-dimensional terrain. Now, another reason to pick up this box has the... This is the rulebook. It's nice and small. I say that, but I can't even lift it. I think it's only like 40 pages, which a good chunk of this is actually lore. Yeah, it's 34 pages. It isn't that hard to understand. I remember picking this game up within my first playthrough of it, and a lot of it goes through very, very quick understandings of the game. It's all broken down to just movement spaces, and I think they even have a speed character on them. Well, a good chunk of them do. So there's obstacles and terrain and everything and how it interacts. You basically just can't touch it. You have to go around it. This tells you everything you need to know about the equipment and everything. But you get items in this game. Oh, this game is so good. And there's so much to it. But I want to take a look. This is the rulebook. This is the playbook. And then we have, if I can grab it, the quick reference guides. So the entire thing just broken down to quick references. I want to take a look at this board. This board has me excited because this you can use for your D&D games as well. And it's a really cool board because it's a tavern. So what I first thought was going to be like a simple 4-slot board that you just flip over and there's the other side. You know, something quick, something easy that most other games would do. No, this game went the extra mile. Gave us one big one, which is honestly beautiful. Like, this is gorgeous. And this would totally be seen in a D&D game. Like, I would definitely play this. And I might actually incorporate this into my Dark Heresy game because of how well designed it is. This is extremely exquisite. I love this. Holy cow. Alright, let's take a look at the other side. And the other side is the dungeon crawl. Holy cow, this looks so, so, so good. There's so much to this game that I did not realize. Like, when I first took a look at this thing, it was just the beginning. Just as they were setting up. And they just had the base concepts down. And there's even more. Like, there's these this one board, which flips over into another dungeon tile map. This one actually being like a cave system. This one being like a tavern scene, which I like. It's got the kegs in the back. Okay, let's put that over. Then we got another large... Holy crap, they actually give you quite a bit in here. This is something GW should be doing. This is actually a port town. This would be perfect for D&D. It's perfect for this game, obviously, but holy crap, even if you don't play this game, buy this and use all of this in D&D. It's amazing. But, oh, look at how much they give you. I love the boats. I'm sorry, I love boats. Like, seafaring adventures, one of my favorite types of genre. And then you get a fort. You legit get a fort. I'm going to be using this board for, like, everything. Like, any D&D adventure that I do, any Dark Heresy game that I run, I'm going to be using this a lot. I love this. Hardened plastic, or hardened cardboard, didn't rip when I opened it. Pretty durable, doesn't bend at all. Like, this is a really well designed game, and you get so much in it. Like, I'm happy with just these boards, but to get the miniatures on top of it, that's also a huge plus. To get the game on top of this as well is another huge plus. We're gonna, actually no, we're gonna do this the correct way and put things in back where they belong. And this at the bottom. Putting this at the bottom. Okay, then we'll grab, I'm gonna pop out all these tokens at a later date, or pop them out as we need them to set up the game itself. And let's put these in here. And then let's go ahead and put this back in here. And again, completely self-contained game. I gotta say, if you haven't picked up this game yet, please add it to your board game list. I put this in upside down because I'm a genius. I actually put this in completely upside down. I am so smart. Okay, one simple correction later. And if you need a good skirmish game, this game is fantastic. I love it. And the people who made it, absolutely lovely. Like, I cannot praise them enough. I fell in love with this game for its looks. I fell in love with it more because of them. So I'm really happy to get this copy. I'm really happy to do this video. And if you guys want to actually see content on this game, comment in the comment section down below, because I kind of really want to. Like, I might really want to. So tell me your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, while you're down there, be sure to check out all the links in the description down below. There you can find this game, as well as following me on all sorts of social media. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Patreon. Patreon goes a long way to helping out the channel, especially in my new apartment, which is still being set up. Dirty painting table. Anyway, guys, I want to know your thoughts. Tell me in the comment section down below. As always, I'm NornQueenAlexis. I love you guys. Bye.